MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Houston Astros. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second here.
With Merrifield next to hit. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Whit Merrifield goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ball 1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Orlando moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And a ball 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
This pitch is popped up. Merrifield on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's George Springer. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. George Springer becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Marwin Gonzalez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Eugenio Suarez.
Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Salvador Perez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one will get this one. And that misses. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. McCann corrals it. And that ends the inning. In now, Josh Reddick. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Josh.
Down and in here,
Reddick.
1 ball, no strikes. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Yulieski Gurriel batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Merrifield ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now batting, Brian McCann, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Down and away, ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. And the Royals are in the hit column. In is Jorge Soler.
Batting 8. The designated
From
hitter,
the stretch.
Jorge
To third.
Soler.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Throw goes over to third, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Standing in, Whit Merrifield. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate. Here's Steve Pearce now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Steve Pearce.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and they will tag him out at the plate. And ready for another chance. Andrew Benintendi. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 19,
into the windup and the pitch. Dustin Pedroia is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Correa.
Drilled down the line, and this is past him at third. Down the line, it's a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Striding in once again, George Springer. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot. Now following the 2-out double. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike, and he lays off for ball 1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in to try it again. Steve Pearce comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. McCann has a play, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit in the air to shallow center. On the move is Springer, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Here's Melky Cabrera trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Reddick is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. Leading off the inning, Marwin Gonzalez. And they'll need him to get something going here. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Orlando has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Third baseman
stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Reddick around the bag at first, heading for second now. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. And he struck him out. His 7th. Ready now, Jorge Soler. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
0-1.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Reddick coming on. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. 1-1.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in once again, Whit Merrifield. A hit in 2 tries so far. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that's the 3rd out. So striding.
Leading up for the Astros, catcher Ryan McCann.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. There to take it now is Cain as he puts it away for the 1st out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Cabrera's there. 2 down. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that misses inside, 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Calling for it. Pierce makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here's Steve Pierce now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And another foul ball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Springer patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Paulo Orlando. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. To his left, Correa. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in once again, Salvador Perez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. McCann waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The shortstop, Carlos.
And this one's
Correa.
tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Perez recovers, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Here's George Springer. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Springer
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Pierce is over to take a look at it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
First baseman.
So he ran the
9.
fastball by him for the punch-out. George Springer becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kane is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And the changeup is way low that time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Runner's on his way to third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sinking line drive out to right center. That's in there. Base hit. Correa rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh
Ryan Butcher
Reddick.
is into the ball game.
Attention, please. Now pitching for
The
Kansas
Royals
City.
get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw.
Butcher.
In there, 0-1. Runners going. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Yulieski Gurriel would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Yulieski Gurriel is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swinging a soft liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game. Here's the catcher. Ryan McCann. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch. Evan.
Number 11, Evan
Tyson Wolf will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to get it, go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners. Here's Melky Cabrera, a hit in 2 tries so far.
left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Designated hitter.
Ready once again, Jorge Soler. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Correa scoops it up onto first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number
Digging
2.
in once again,
Shortstop,
Alcides Escobar.
Alcides
He's 0-for-2
Escobar.
thus far in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right, and Reddick will put this one away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Fielder, Andrew.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Sliced down the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side. Escobar backhands it deep in the hole. On to first is Escobar, 1 away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider. Nothing in 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 1.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa.
Correa.
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Up next for the Astros.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. George Springer is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll strike out here yet again. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 44.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Now catching, number 11, Evan Gattis.
Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Softly hit, and a little floater out towards second. But Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in to try it again, Whit Merrifield. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. There is Pedroia. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Steve Pearce now. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Left side. Correa is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
For the Astros, first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield picks it up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Third baseman, number 2.
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2 strike back.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Mike Moustakas will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Chop foul wide of first. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's the ball popped up high in the air for the catcher Gaddis. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 6.
Stepping in, Paulo Orlando. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Brandon Moss will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Runners off for second. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Left fielder, number 53.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 0-1. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits.